All right, y'all, so it has been 2 weeks. So this is from the 6th of August. I did last week, I shook this one jar because the red reishi had pretty much colonized almost everything. And so I did give it a shake to see if it would just get that last little bit. Obviously it has. I mean, it's fully 100% colonized. Not for every species, but specifically for reishi species, it's okay to have this coloring. That's completely normal. This jar is going to be a pain, and I will show you guys why when I get the buckets done, because these guys are going to have to go out in the buckets literally like maybe 2 days. That's kind of pushing it. So I got to get those buckets done, and essentially I have to just prep the bucket so that it's sterile so we can put this in. But when this is completely full like this, it's going to be a pain to try and get out of this jar, because this lid, while it is a wide mouth lid, there is like this little words and phrases and things. It goes in here, so I'm going to have to try and scoop all of this out. Because it's not going to come out with just like a couple shakes kind of deal. Like, it's completely colonized, so there's no like getting that apart without, like, I'm going to have to light a spoon on fire or something. Here's the chaga, which is kind of, I'd say maybe, we're looking at like 70% colonized, so this is probably like a good time to shake it. However, like I said in my other videos, when I did this batch, I did not leave a whole lot of room up here to actually shake this to get this fully colonized. So I will give it a try, but I'm not sure how well that's gonna go. This one is the chicken of the woods, which is pretty much almost fully colonized. I tipped this over, and obviously it's still got some movability. This one also was not as full as some of the other ones were, so I'm just gonna shake this one out. Try to get this one a little bit more put together. But honestly, this mycelium is not, oh, you can kind of tell it is down here. It is not as thick as some of the other mycelium. It's like a thinner one, so it's not going to hold the same type of like structure the way this one is. So this one is going to be a pain to get out, whereas this one's pretty much full capacity. So when I get the buckets done, it'll be ready to go for sure. And since I shook it, it'll kind of help grow some of that mycelium a little bit more. And then this one, let's see, which one is this? This is the turkey tail, and it's doing pretty good. This one is almost there. I think I can shake this one. It's got a little bit more room, so I probably will do that. I'm using my broken hand right now, so I'm not trying to like shake and move all of these around. But this one's doing great. At 2 weeks, these all are looking really phenomenal. And then both of these are the lion's mane. And you can see where it has inoculated the grains here. Like, it's a very clear cutoff. These don't have a ton of room at the top. I can try and shake them to get that bottom going before I put them out. Because ideally you would want this to be at least 75% or so. Like, you want these to be, you want them to be fully colonized, but then it's a pain to get out. So, and then this is the other one. It got down a bit further than the other jar of lion's mane, and honestly, it could have just been luck. It could have been I put a tiny bit more in this one than the other one. I could have knocked this one over. At some point, I did knock a couple of these over, and it shook them up a little bit, so this one could have been one of the ones that got a little shaken up. But yeah, it's almost fully colonized here, which is cool. there's not a whole lot of room to shake on that one either. But at 2 weeks, I mean, we have some great stuff going, and we're going to have some mushrooms ready, and then I will do this all over again. I did make some more lids. This is one of them here. So I sealed it up myself, and I also put the filter patches on myself, and I will have a video of how that works here shortly. But these, I'm going to do a whole pack of these, so then I will have multiple jars, and I can also do some of the larger jars as well, so I can keep going. We have a couple new syringes, liquid cultures in for different types of mushrooms, so we can start some of those up. So we'll have some of those ready in a couple of weeks as well. But this is just the week 2 update on these guys, and they're looking great. And then we're going to move them outside into the buckets.